If you think a heart attack always happens suddenly, then you may be making the same mistake that has cost thousands of people their lives. Many heart attacks begin silently, and their early symptoms can feel so minor that people ignore them, thinking it is just gas, indigestion, or ordinary tiredness, a feeling of pressure or heaviness in the chest, a strange sense of tightness or suffocation, pain that spreads to the arm, jaw, neck, back, or upper part of the stomach, sudden shortness of breath, cold sweating, dizziness, or unusual tiredness that feels different from ordinary fatigue. They think maybe it is stress, or they reassure themselves that everything will be fine after a little while. But when it comes to the heart, waiting can sometimes become the most dangerous decision. Your heart is a muscle, and like every other muscle in the body, it needs a constant supply of oxygen-rich blood to keep working. This blood reaches the heart through small blood vessels called the coronary arteries. Over many years, fat and other substances can slowly start building up inside these arteries. This buildup is called plaque. At first, you may not feel any symptoms. You can go to work, cook food, climb stairs, and you continue living your normal life while this process keeps happening silently inside the body. But if part of the plaque ruptures or becomes unstable, the body may form a blood clot at that spot to repair it. If this clot blocks the artery, oxygen-rich blood cannot reach part of the heart, and this is what is called a heart attack. That is why every minute is extremely valuable. The longer the heart muscle remains deprived of oxygen, the greater the risk of permanent damage. Timely treatment can save the heart muscle, reduce complications, and save lives. That is why the most important message of this video is very simple. If you feel that you may be having a heart attack, do not drive yourself to the hospital. Do not wait for a regular doctor's appointment, and do not think that sleeping will make everything better. Get emergency medical help immediately. Now let's talk about the symptoms that people often ignore. Some people describe it as if something heavy is sitting on their chest. This pain is not always sharp. Sometimes it comes and goes, and sometimes it slowly keeps getting worse. The second sign, pain spreading to other parts of the body. The third sign, shortness of breath. If you suddenly become short of breath without any clear reason, especially along with chest pressure or sweating, take it seriously. Shortness of breath can also happen without severe chest pain. The fourth sign, during a heart attack, cold sweating, feeling nauseous, vomiting, dizziness, or a feeling that something is seriously wrong can be common warning signs. These should not be dismissed as minor. The fifth sign, unusual tiredness, especially in older adults, people with diabetes and some women, this can be an important warning sign. Remember, not every heart attack appears in a dramatic way. Sometimes the body gives a warning very quietly. This does not mean that every chest pain is a heart attack. Chest pain can happen for many different reasons, but if the pain is happening for the first time, is very severe, is spreading to other parts of the body, or comes with shortness of breath, sweating, nausea, fainting, or the face turning unusually pale, gray, or blue, do not try to diagnose yourself. Get emergency medical help immediately. Who is at higher risk of a heart attack? The main risk factors include high blood pressure, high cholesterol, smoking, diabetes, being overweight, lack of physical activity, older age, and a family history of heart disease. All of these factors can damage the blood vessels over time or increase the chances of plaque building up in the arteries. High blood pressure is especially dangerous because many people do not feel any symptoms. It keeps silently putting extra pressure on the heart and blood vessels. High cholesterol can also cause fatty deposits to build up inside the arteries. Diabetes can also increase the risk of heart disease, even if there are no obvious symptoms. That is why a person may appear to feel completely fine, while the risks of heart disease may be silently present inside their body. But the purpose of this video is not to scare you. It is to encourage you to take timely action. Some simple steps can help reduce the risk of heart disease. Get your blood pressure checked regularly. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, continue your regular medical checkups. Do regular physical activity, even if you begin with just a daily walk. Eat fewer highly processed foods, maintain a healthy weight, and take the medicines prescribed by your doctor regularly. And always remember one thing. A healthy lifestyle is extremely important, but if symptoms of a heart attack appear, it cannot replace emergency treatment. If you experience possible symptoms of a heart attack, do not rely on home remedies. Do not wait until the pain becomes unbearable. And do not think that you may be wasting other people's time for no reason. When it comes to the heart, getting help early is always better than waiting too long. A heart attack can happen suddenly, but its risk often builds silently over many years. That is why the best strategy has two parts. Recognize the emergency warning signs of a heart attack and keep long-term risk factors under control before they turn into an emergency. Now ask yourself three simple questions. Do I know my blood pressure? Do I know my cholesterol level? If I or someone I love shows symptoms of a heart attack, will I be able to recognize them immediately? If the answer to these questions is no, then start taking heart health seriously today. Because the most dangerous heart attack is not always the one with the most obvious symptoms. Sometimes the most dangerous one is the one people dismiss as something minor. Never ignore this warning. This one decision could be the difference between someone's life and death. Protect your heart. Because a healthy heart does not only give you a longer life, it also gives you more precious moments with the people you love. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself and your loved ones.